A video has gone viral on the internet showing 75-year-old Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov with obvious, obsequious delight, embracing North Korea's Juche director Kim Jong-un, effectively begging him for support for a war against Ukraine. The footage shows Lavrov hugging Kim Jong-un, smiling broadly, currying favor, and trying to win over the North Korean ruler, who is known for mass repression, totalitarian propaganda, and a cult of personality. During the exchange of remarks, the head of the Russian Foreign Ministry, without a shadow of embarrassment, emphasized his joy at the meeting. "I'm very glad to see you. It's been a year since we met. Do you still smoke? I smoke too." The behavior has sparked a wave of irony and criticism on social media, with users calling the scene humiliating and pathetic. Russia, which for decades considered itself a great power, is now forced to curry favor with North Korea in order to obtain weapons and, according to Western intelligence, possible participation of North Korean troops in the war against Ukraine. Social media users note that Lavrov already looks like a man who is ready for any pathetic gestures of friendship to save the Kremlin's military adventures. Many call these images a symbol of the decline of Russian diplomacy, which until recently claimed global status. Here he is, Russia's main ally, the North Korean outcast and Juche director Kim, social media writes. Recall, Kim met Lavrov in the eastern coastal city of Wonsan, where Lavrov and his North Korean counterpart, Choe Son Hui, held their second strategic dialogue, pledging further cooperation under a partnership treaty signed last year that includes a mutual defense pact. Kim told Lavrov the steps taken by the allies in response to radically evolving global geopolitics would contribute greatly to securing peace and security around the world. North Korea's state news agency KCNA reported, Kim Jong-un reaffirmed the DPRK is ready to unconditionally support and encourage all the measures taken by the Russian leadership as regards the tackling of the root cause of the Ukrainian crisis. KCNA said, using the acronym for the country's official name, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs posted a video on Telegram of the two men shaking hands and greeting each other with a hug.
Israeli operations were continuing in southern Gaza on Monday while the humanitarian situation in the enclave remains critical. According to Associated Press, it comes as the Palestinian death toll from the Israel-Hamas war passed 58,000, according to local health officials, and both sides appeared no closer to a breakthrough in talks to pause the fighting. A sticking point has emerged over Israeli troops' deployment during a ceasefire. Israel says it will end the war only once Hamas surrenders, disarms, and goes into exile, something it refuses to do. Hamas says it is willing to free all the remaining 50 hostages, about 20 said to be alive, in exchange for the war's end and the full withdrawal of Israeli forces. The Hamas-led attack on October 7, 2023, that sparked the war killed some 1,200 people and abducted 251. Gaza's health ministry says women and children make up more than half of the over 58,000 dead in the war. The ministry, under Gaza's Hamas-run government, doesn't differentiate between civilians and combatants in its count. The UN and other international organizations see its figures as the most reliable statistics on war casualties.
A Ukrainian MiG-29 likely destroyed a Russian crossing in the occupied part of the Zaporizhia region with 2 precise airstrike bombs, according to Militani. The strike was reportedly carried out by a MiG-29 fighter jet armed with 2 American GBU-62 bombs equipped with JDAM-ER precision guidance and extended range kits. These strikes became possible thanks to the systematic destruction of Russian air defense systems, including Buk missile systems, by Ukrainian defenders. The released video captures the moment air-dropped bombs struck a temporary crossing built at the site of a destroyed road bridge. The structure was of key logistical importance to the enemy. Due to the area's terrain, it was the only bridge on the only passable paved road supplying the Russian forces, which had intensified their offensive near Kamyansk since late June. Over approximately 3 weeks of fighting, Russian forces managed to push Ukrainian units out of some positions beyond the Yanchekrak River. They also crossed the dried-out reservoir, which had been drained following the destruction of the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant, and captured parts of the village of Kamyansk, as well as the nearby village of Stepov and Lobkov. JDAM, or Joint Direct Attack Munition, is a kit that transforms conventional free-fall bombs into precision-guided, all-weather munitions with GPS-based navigation. The system includes an inertial navigation unit and a GPS receiver to ensure strike accuracy, as well as a tall section with steerable fins that allow the bomb to adjust its flight path toward the target. This section also houses the navigation and other technical components. The ER, or extended range version, is equipped with a foldable wing kit that enables the bomb to glide toward its target, significantly increasing its range. When launched from high altitude, the JDAM-ER can strike targets up to 72.4 kilometers away. Recently, Ukrainian forces from the 66th Mechanized Brigade, Prince Mstislav the Brave, destroyed a rare Russian engineering vehicle used to deploy temporary roadways, marking the first confirmed loss of such equipment since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion. According to the unit, the Russian road deployment complex was struck by FPV drones as it attempted to assist in building a river crossing over the Chorny Zerebets in the east of Ukraine. The vehicle was part of the temporary road deployment complex, a specialized Russian military system adopted in 2018 to allow rapid passage of heavy machinery over rough or marshy terrain. The destroyed unit blocked the crossing point entirely, preventing Russian armored vehicles from launching an assault in that sector of the front.